Hi everyone. So Alex here, and this video will be about spinning. I get a lot of questions about it, and it's pretty simple once you've done it. So I decided to do a video about it, and show you guys how I spin articles and basically how I prepare them for a submission for whatever use you want to use them for. So first up, you just put an article in the best spinner. So I have like a short article here. What I always do is then I go to replace everyone's favorites. I put it for best, keep the original word, and I usually just put a maximum of 3 synonyms. You could put more. I just put 3 because I manually check to make sure they're all okay. And at some point, I just feel like a long list just makes it take a lot more time to review the article. So replace. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of synonyms that were added. What you can do here is to then start replacing these ones that are underlined. When they're underlined, it means that it has like other synonyms. So if you want, if you would like to lose weight naturally, to shed weight, to shed pounds, to burn fat, to lose excess weight. Okay, that's good enough. So as you can see, I just added like 5 or so. The very first question you need to, you ought to, you must ask yourself. Here, like there's nothing underlined, but I usually like to make sure that there's some variations every like 2 to 4 words. So I'll do some variation here. So now there's at least some little variation that cuts off this whole group of words. And you basically do this for the entire article. So that's how I do body spinning. So for title spinning, what I usually do is I write down like 4 example titles. So I'll pause the video and do that right now. Okay, so I just did 3 random titles here. So what I would do is exactly like the body. I do best, replace. Then I would manually check and add some where I can. Then when you want to see like some examples, you go to spun article and just make sure that they look pretty much readable. Weight reduction method you by no means heard of that might assist you to starting now. That sounds a bit weird, so I would change that. So help you, assist you too. So I would remove the 2. And the beginning one doesn't seem that great. So when you want to remove a synonym, something I forgot to mention is you can just hold down Control and click on it, and it removes it. So I guess I'll do it again. Let's say I don't want to allow you. Control plus mouse click, and it's gone. So then, as you can see, when you go to spin article, you have those 3 titles. So what I do is I add a spinning bracket at the beginning of all the titles and one at the end. Then I remove the spaces. I put the little pipe symbol between these titles. So now I should go spun, and you see, yeah, it does one. And you see, you have like word variations in the title, but you also have like multiple titles. So I like to do something like that for all my articles. That way I feel like the titles are like much more different. And I basically do that for the resource box, which I'm gonna go do next. Okay, so this is how I do resource box spinning. You won't need this for everything, but for article marketing robot, which I really recommend, you definitely need to do this. You won't need to do this for article ranks, because article ranks you have like the hyperlinks in the text. But if you want to, you could still do it for article ranks. You just add at the end of your article. And for unique article wizard, then you definitely need to do resource boxes. Well, actually, unique article wizard, you can do your links inside the article, but I tested it both inside the article and inside a resource box, and I just felt the resource box worked better simply because some article directories that they submit to don't accept links in the resource box. So I just feel it works probably better because your article gets accepted more often. Okay, so as you can see here in my examples, I have keyword 1 and keyword 2. Change that. Okay. So yeah, keyword 1, keyword 2, and then my other one I have keyword 1, keyword 2. So I spin it as usual. Yeah, I won't like make sure this is okay, but obviously it's really important that you double check to make sure this is all good. As usual, you could just go to spun article, check if it reads well, and maybe add some more variations where you can. So for the purpose of this example, I'm going to copy this, go to Word, copy in Word, and like right now this is a resource box but it doesn't have my URLs. So what I do is I copy this, I do Shift, I go to replace, so I make it go to find keyword 1, replace with like your backlink, basically your first backlink, and you do replace all. And yeah, just notice I made a small mistake. Basically you want, of course, the code. So what you want to do is put the code in the HTML. Great article network. So what I'll do is I'll just use that as keyword 2. Keyword 2. Okay. So yeah, for those that aren't sure exactly what I did, just because the first time I just put the URL, but obviously you want the HTML code like this with your anchor text here, which is usually the word that you want to rank your website with. Ideally, you always want to have some variations in your URLs. Like I would usually put something like good article network. But I mean, I don't just put like random variations. I usually put keywords that I also want to rank for. Like usually, let's say I have this keyword that might have 10,000 searches a month. This one might have 1,000, and then a third one could have like another 1,000. And I would put all of these variations like this when I do the replace keyword 1, and then replace it with my link.